What a Catch! A Miraculous Ladybug Fanfiction Part 2. If you have not heard the first part to this fanfiction, please find the link in the description below. A special thanks goes out to Peach Purin, also known as Cafe Sunrise on Tumblr, for allowing the use of her art as the thumbnail and opening image. "Aren't you worried Alia and Nino might find out?" Plag asked, escaping from Adrien's coat for some fresh air. "I don't care about them right now," Adrien said, touching the scar on his chin. "Harsh. Today's their wedding day. And if I could get the woman out there to marry me, it would be my day too. Plag, claws out!" The Kwami sighed as he was sucked into the ring. Adrien couldn't be talked out of anything when it came to Ladybug, even after all these years. "Don't come crying to me after," he muttered. Adrien felt the familiar warmth encompass him, but something was different. He turned to the mirror to see that he was still in a business suit, but his tie had changed cut and color to match his Chat Noir eyes beneath the mask. He took a deep breath and walked out to meet the lady of his dreams. "You kept me waiting, Shanton." "Yes, but I would never pass up a dance with you," he said, taking her arms and wrapping them around his body. "A black suit flatters you." "Yes, well, I like the navy one I was wearing a few moments ago, but beggars can't be choosers." "I've heard your business is going rather well, actually." "What, do you keep tabs on Adrien Agreste, my lady?" She giggled as Alia's jaw dropped to the floor and Nino stared on, dumbfounded at what was happening at their wedding. "Well, he's always captured my attention," Ladybug winked, closing the distance between them a little more. Shat felt the air escaping from his lungs. Ladybug was flirting with him? Or was she just being polite? Either way, he couldn't stop a Cheshire grin from spreading across his face. "And you've always captured mine. It's interesting how affairs of the heart work, isn't it?" he asked. "Perhaps, but my civilian self wishes you spent more time with her." "As Adrien, or as Chat Noir?" he whispered in her ear, wondering how much of the conversation his friends were picking up. "Both," she said, pulling away so she could look up at him with her bluebell eyes. "I've missed you, Chat. I've missed you as Ladybug, and I've missed spending time with you as a civilian. I've missed having classes with Adrien as well." Who are you?" Chat asked, pulling her back to his chest. Ladybug didn't say anything as she inhaled his all-too-familiar scent. He could tell that she was debating what to say, and he prayed that it would be her name. She began, uncertainty in her voice. "You know I won't tell anyone, Bugaboo. Please, I've lived too long without knowing who you are," he begged, reaching up to cup her face. His thumb traced her mask, and it took everything he had not to try to pry it off. He knew it wouldn't come off no matter how much hard he may try, but it was the only thing separating him from the identity of his lady. Their moment was interrupted by a crash from outside the banquet hall, followed by screams. The duo instinctively bolted towards the door to analyze the situation. A bus had flipped over and civilians were trapped inside. Blood and glass were everywhere. "Shat!" Ladybug exclaimed, about to give an order. "We need to—" She was cut off by her partner sprinting past her and whipping out his rod. He tucked it under a corner of the bus and slowly released it, careful that the new angle wouldn't shift the bus into causing any more injuries. "What's the best way to fix this?" he asked, making eye contact with her. How would I know?" Ladybug asked, frozen in uncertainty. "Does your lucky charm only work for Akuma?" Uh, I don't know, she stuttered, her short-lived adrenaline shifting into anxiety as she came to terms with the calamity surrounding her. Ladybug, he said, running over to her and putting his hands in hers. It'll be okay. Just give it a try. What if it doesn't work? Then I'll still be here, right by your side. Ladybug took a deep breath and pulled out her compact. She glanced into her partner's reassuring eyes one last time before whispering her signature line. Lucky charm. Thank you so much for listening. This was a Miraculous Ladybug fanfiction. Part 3 will be coming out shortly. In the meantime, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. You can also check out other videos, as linked in a playlist below. I'll see you next time!